Let me give you a quick rundown of an interesting court case. I watched the full thing, which was about 3 hours long, and I've cut it down to the best bits. To summarize, they got married in 2014 and separated in 2023. He moved back in with his parents after they separated, while she stayed in the family home. She wants alimony, child support, and to keep the house. That's what she was going for. The problem is, the house is actually in his parents' name. The shit's chess, not checkers.
Do you know if Miss Maddox is currently working? Ashley Maddox?
I don't believe she is.
Is she capable of working?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Does she choose not to work?
Yes.
Does she get disability income or anything like that?
Oh, no.
Okay, why isn't she working?
She chooses not to work.
Okay. Who pays for the children's clothing?
I do.
Who pays for the children's food and other needs?
I do.
Are you involved with the children's doctor's appointments?
I have been in the past. We both have been.
Mr. Maddox, do you know where Ashley Maddox is living right now?
Yeah, she lives at, as stated earlier, a home that's owned by my parents. But she is being evicted out of that home. She lost the first eviction, and she filed an appeal. So it's just going through the appeals process.
Mr. Maddox, who is DeGuan Taylor? DeGuan Taylor?
Oh, Mr. Taylor is Ashley's boyfriend.
And to the best of your knowledge, have you been around children?
Yes, I seen him driving the Explorer that's in both of our names one day when she actually came to pick up the children. So she was in the passenger seat and he was driving.
And why is this relevant?
Well, Mr. Taylor was released from prison in 2023. I believe great bodily harm, firearms charges.
And is it your desire to have him not around the children?
Yes.
This guy needs a medal for putting up with that woman for so long. This guy's lawyer prepared him for deposition perfectly, and the husband is following the advice perfectly.
Labor Day, your son never texted you and said, "Dad, are you getting us this weekend for the holiday since Mom had us the last one?"
I don't recall that.
You did not text your son back, "I will get you every other weekend like usual."
No.
No, I don't recall that.
And he did not text you back. Is
Objection,
it
Your Honor.
safe to say
Asked and
it's
answered.
Okay, sustained. You can't just keep asking the question. He's answered the question. Please move on.
when you were saying you bought everything for the kids, for the wrestling, for the school stuff, the school clothes and everything? Who's done that since 2010?
Who has purchased the kids' things?
Yes.
It'd be me because you're unemployed.
How often did you let me work?
I don't know how I would stop you from working. You're a grown adult.
Fatality.
How dare you?
You know about my health issues?
I've never seen any health diagnosis pertaining to you.
But you were my husband since 2014.
Exactly.
You had to take care of me?
No.
I was not prescribed medication.
Not that I'm aware of.
I did not go see doctors.
You may have went to the doctors. Lots of people go to the doctors.
I don't have a little disorder called POTS.
Not that I'm aware of. I've never seen a medical diagnosis stating it.
You would like me and my kids, which were named on the eviction notice, all other occupants, to leave the home that we've been living in since 2010, and I've been their primary caregiver since you left this home, so you can move in here, and you are solely one person?
I'm not the owner of the home. I had nothing to do with the eviction. But since you are being evicted, yes, I may move down to that home. which my parents own.
Who's paid the bills here for since 2010?
Who's paid the bills there?
Yes.
I've paid bills.
Yes, you have. Who paid for the remodels that have happened to this house? Probably over $60,000. Who paid for those?
I have no knowledge of $60,000 worth of remodels, but what's the relevance?
Did you get new windows in the house?
Objection, Your Honor. I don't see how this is relevant.
Okay, ma'am, how's it relevant? Any improvements or repairs to the house?
Because this was our home. This was Michael's home until he decided he wanted to divorce me. Now it's all of a sudden their home.
Okay, well, ma'am.
How many assets of ours have your parents had in their name?
None.
The Buick you drove since 2011 when you got it until you changed it into your name was not driven by you and
That
you
was-
only?
It wasn't my asset until I bought it off of them. And then, yes, the title was transferred into my name.
She thought he inherited $400,000, but she didn't know he had to share that inheritance. It's sad someone is trying to claim another person's inheritance. Her body language spoke everything any judge needed to know. She has no job. Evicted from his parents' house a year after their separation. Already has a felon boyfriend. Sounds like the dad should have primary custody of the kids, and she should be paying him child support.
This right here is a prime example of why a lot of issues cannot be resolved between men and women, because nobody wants to fucking take accountability for this shit. Everything she's doing, nobody wants to take accountability for it. It's okay because she's a woman fishing for younger men. It's not a man fishing for younger women.
If that were a video with an older man looking at younger girls, that video would have been immediately yanked from the platform. It's a total creep show. If that was a man skeezing on his daughter's friends, the internet would absolutely detonate with condemnation for him.
Women usually cheat for two reasons: because there's a lack of emotional availability from their partner, or the obvious other reason. So which one of those do you fall into? I think the audience would probably guess both, but that's just my guess.
So when a man cheats, it's the man's fault. But when a woman cheats, it's also the man's fault? And what is the other obvious reason? Like, why can't you just say what that is? Because I know what it is. It's because women are capable of just as much selfishness, lust, and greed as any cheating man is. Why is that so hard to say? Why do you feel the need to minimize the cruelty of women and redirect the blame to men? And I can understand her frustration at the comment she's responding to that seems to turn cheating into yet another competitive gender war thing. But why would your argument be, well, it's actually fine when women do it, and it's not okay when anyone does it, but we don't do it more? Very weird take. Bad cheater defender. Bad.
This women can't do wrong mindset needs to stop. Cheating is a character flaw of the cheater, not a deficiency of the cheated. Change my mind.
We're living in a simulation.
Size matter down there?
I only had one boyfriend, I don't know. I don't know.
Only had one boyfriend? Okay.
Right now it's perfect, but I don't know.
That's all AI. None of that is real. Check this out. This one totally got me. All right, so if we go here, let's check out the...
You can tell that it's AI because she's not insulting the size of her boyfriend's penis, obviously.
Fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 fingers. Watch right here. Her hand is going to morph and hold this Rode mic. But I mean, this looks amazing. I don't know what they're using for lip syncing, but this looks amazing.
Okay,
watch this right
it.
here. Boom. Now she has morphed to holding that mic. None of this is real at all. How crazy is that? We are absolutely cooked here.
I'm going to be real. That one got me. I thought that was real too. I did. And it's going to get a lot better too.
You know it's fake because she was in a good mood and seemed likable. And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell. Support this channel through membership. You can also support through PayPal, link in the description. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.